Hello everyone and welcome to Fool's Hope. Today I was actually in the process of writing a script when I received a YouTube notification that a new trailer for Darktide's new class had just dropped. Now I was aware they were gonna drop a new class sometime soon. However, I also heard that got delayed. So this totally caught me off guard. I haven't been up to date with all the community releases and whatnot, so I am very excited to see what it's gonna be. I haven't seen anything about it. I read the title, which makes me think perhaps it's not what I wanted it to be, which was a Skitari from. And I know a lot of people wanted that to be as well. Wanted it to be that as well. But anyways, without any further ado, let's watch the trailer. Let me just change the quality here real quick. Let's see. Dun-dun-dun. Yeah, let's go higher quality for this one. Alright, let's watch this. No! Not the Ogrin! What the heck? Does she has like her own soundtrack with her? She's her own entry music. Damn. That looks straight out of Necromunda. What the hell is that? No. Oh, look at that. It comes with a new haircut. There you go. That's what you get if you pay for the deluxe edition. You get a new ugly haircut. It's not that bad. It's not that bad compared to the other haircuts we have in Darktide. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like perhaps this class kind of works. But at the same time, I feel like we already had that class. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, but the characters in Darktide, except for the Arbites, they're all supposed to be high school dropouts, so to speak. Like, not necessarily, but they're all failures in their respective, depending on which background you choose. They're all like failures. They're like marginalized people. Now this is going like full Necromunda, like full water cartel fighter or something like that, and it kind of fits in. I'm honestly getting tired of the ragged, scrappy fighter punk aesthetic, because just the aesthetic, right? Because so much of the aesthetic that we already have in game, of like the cosmetics rather, is already that style that I was kind of looking forward to a cleaner, more perhaps more cyberpunkish, not just punkish, Skitari or something like that. Something a bit more sci-fi, more technological. That's why I wanted this Skitari, because I really love this Skitari. I don't collect them or play them, as you can see, but I like the idea of them. So, well, we're gonna have to see how this plays. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit disappointed. I'm definitely gonna have to see some gameplay and look at the skill trees and see how that works, because to me, from what we see here, it just looks like perhaps a zealot, maybe, and that might take some of the class identity from the zealot. But anyways, now I wanna know what you all think about it. I'm a bit torn on this one. Part of me thought it would be like either I don't know, a Skitari, a Ratling, an Adepta Sororitas, anything really. I was so hyped for this, but I was like fully prepared to return to Darktide after a 3-month hiatus. But nope, looks like I'm gonna keep playing The Witcher 3 for a while. I'm gonna have to see some gameplay before I love that game. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm definitely hopping in back in the game sometime. I have to level up my characters, all of my characters in game. I really like them a bunch, but to me the fantasy of being Hivescom was never as appealing as the fantasy of maybe being an Arbites or an interrogator, an inquisitorial agent, or a guardsman, or a religious zealot for the Adeptum Ministorum. But yeah, well, I guess we'll have to wait for more updates on this.